187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say
we
anything,
found it all.
Roy.
What are you talking
Just
about?
get over there.
It's frozen in those cubes of ice. Cole, we gotta have a cooler outfit by this time. Ooh, that's sharp. And we don't have a cooler outfit yet, so we're gonna rock this one. All right, let's go. Run, 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 run.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Damn,
I
why
really
you
hope
gotta
you're
be
joking,
mean, Roy? Jeez, I was trying to put on something nicer, but I don't have anything.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Are we undercover now? Put the siren on.
No, Roy. Oh, I took the wrong way here. No!
Open your eyes!
Why couldn't you see that I was driving here, sir? God. I wish I had a real maroon hoodie instead of a red one, because then it would really match. But looks alright. What up, Kappa?
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
What a good guy. Ooh, ooh. My little controller vibrated. Oh, found some morphine.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
How about I just like leave it back in the plant, like the pot, like, oh, don't mind me. Didn't find it here. Oh, door's open.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
It's our old partners.
Relax, Rusty.
Rusty's back.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Dang, our old partner Bukowski got promoted and took our old spot with our other partner, Rusty. What a... Thing comes for a circle. Wild, wild times. Alright.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come
I
on,
did not
Mal.
look
Tell
around.
us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
She ain't got no phone. She ain't got no phone.
Be my guest.
Alright, yep. We will come back because I was supposed to look her out first.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Hey, calm down, buddy.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Dang, messy bed. Oh, got some pills.
Looks like barbiturates.
What kind of pills, though? That's the question.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Uh-oh.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Hey, sounds fun, though. Oh, I just walked right past the living room and I just went straight into the place I wasn't supposed to go. That's cool.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Fine, all narcotics. I picked up a picture. I guess thanks.
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Ooh.
It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Why you gotta talk shit, Cole? I'm not interviewing you yet, weirdo. Oh, soup ladle? This isn't gonna be a clue.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Yeah. Yeah, neither one of those are gonna do. Ooh. Sure, I'll pick it up.
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah, that's pointless. Alright, let's go look at the body now. Is that a bite mark?
A very unusual ring.
It's black.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Looks dope.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah, she's dead, Cole.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
They are.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick.
We already
wouldn't have
found
been
it.
Much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay, my little music went off, so let's go talk to this lady. What up, lady?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
I agree.
We can make
You're
those
just
calls,
sitting
ma'am.
there.
Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
She's on a lot of pills, homie.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry.
Sugar daddy.
She lived like a movie star. A princess.
Because she was.
Does modeling really pay that well?
It does now.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Homie, we found the smoking jacket. Why are you lying?
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead.
Oh,
You
I
can't
will.
prove that.
You left the jacket up there, you weirdo.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Nice voice break. Why are you looking around? Why are you looking around?
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Yay, let's go. Run, 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 run. Oh, wrong way. Run, 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 run.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Dang. I miss my old friends.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
In the car, Roy. Dang, Roy's about. Oh, Roy almost got murked.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Dang, don't talk about Galloway like that. He's my boy. Me and him solved the case of the century. They got brushed under the rug. We'd have made it.
Well, hello. What can I help you?
What?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go.
Oh.
Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Dang, Cole, why you gotta break it like that?
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Dang, you got rid of her because she's
Did she
too
have
pretty?
any close friends here?
That's
Actually,
cold.
yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it?
Cole, why didn't you tell her she died? I thought we just wanted to break her the news.
Do you mind if I take a closer look?
That's kind of weird.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
She has no reason to lie about that, right? So, yeah, no reason to lie about that.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
And once again, has no reason to lie. Why would she lie to us? He's making eye contact. Telling the truth, 100%.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
I didn't ask you to
Julia
not.
Randall was found dead this morning.
Oh, loser.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Well, now she's not.
KTI Radio reminds you, an ounce of prevention saves many an emergency. Check to make sure your home has a first aid kit for safety.
Ow. Car, stop driving. Ah.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
You damn right. I'm like the best cop at this point. Richer, cleaner, bolder. Smoke this tobacco. Oh, I'm going to 505, Mr. Stoneman.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Oh, I see the eyes. I'm gonna use intuition point. Ooh, that did not help me at all. Do I have a clue? Oh, yeah, you wrote out this prescription, huh? Ah. Accusing you, homie.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
No, but I found her script.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Looks like I need to use some.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Ooh, your eyes are darting. You're making a weird face.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
That was it? We rushed all the way over for that?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Ooh, we're going to the hospital.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Bro, I'll beat you up. I'm scared of you. And you got a bad bag. Loser. Wish it was like GTA and I could just like jump out the window and survive the fall. It'd be much faster.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Maybe he was just in so much shock. You don't know.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Oh, I thought I was gonna go into a cutscene. Guess not. What up,
Cole,
homie?
Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket
Damn.
pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of
Wow.
morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Damn, he got messed up. Oh, we already looked at her.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy's such a badass. I definitely did not back that car in.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Wait. Oh, right there. Literally right there.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do.
That's our guy.
Terrible news.
That's
about
such our guy. He looks shady.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Oh, he's doing that weird thing with his eyes. I don't know, he's making eye contact, though. So he is lying to us, you liar.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Told you that's our guy.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
That's not what the housemaid said, and it was you, you liar.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
She said he's from San Francisco.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money.
Smart girl.
She thought she could get some from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Ooh, you liar.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved, but Like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ooh.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies.
You
We had a lot
liar.
of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Dang, Cole's... Look at him growing into the detective before our eyes. This is so crazy.
He's in that car at the lights.
Ooh, nice car. Nice car. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he turned the corner.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Yeah, I used to be a cop.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Can you be nicer to me?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Why are you going so slow, Arnett?
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I was gonna call him Will. That's the voice of Batman, the Batman movie, or the Lego Batman movie. Nope.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Hey, but he's proud of his lie. No, that is an awkward place to stop.
He needs money and fast.
What's he pawning? Dang, he got a stack too.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Don't worry about me, Henry. Nope, you don't see me, Henry. I'm standing here awkwardly. I'm looking the opposite way. What are you doing, buddy? I'm like you. I don't care if I get hit by a car. Oh, no. No. You didn't see me. No! Ridiculous. Don't make me start this whole mission over. Oh, thank God. I was like, don't do it. Please.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick
ridiculous.
With him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
You know
Off it, Phelps.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay on this side of the road now that I know he crosses the road. He has no opportunity to see me, right? Good play. Ooh, can I steal his car? My car now. Oh, wait. I just wanted to run into him. Out of the way, lady. Out of the way, newspaper salesman. No, I'm behind this tree. Because apparently this guy has fucking 20/20 vision. You're good, homie. Just keep walking. Don't worry about me. Run, 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 run. And run, 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 run. Oh, I was literally that close and failed the mission last time. Are you a travel agent? Smart guy.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
Oh,
that
wow.
would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City.
The
Tomorrow
guy's
night.
running.
That's good. But this is better.
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh, I gotta use this phone because it popped up on my little thingy. Hit me, I dare you. Coward.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Ooh, looks like we're going to Patrolman Wallace.
Isn't that the...
We're going the opposite way. Oh, this sounds like a bop.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems. There goes a week's wages.
My bad.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I got you, Wallace. I'm faster. Whoa.
I'm wide open here. Find some cover.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Stay in cover.
Damn, he's got cats. Where'd you go? Got him. We do know a Detective Wallace in real life.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
I really don't think he was that big of a help.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Could be our strongman.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street.
No, I'm
Unit to
good.
handle code 3, identify.
Ooh, how's it gonna keep going?
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy, goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Damn.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last
Why are we
year.
talking so much shit now?
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh no. Ooh, it's right there.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
What else we got here? He stole the ring too?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Damn, Arnett. That's cold, homie. Ow. Anything else? Anything else? Oh.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Cool. Where are we going next? Cole? No, the only place we can go. Roy, come on.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes.
Still
You're a
fucked up,
Booneroo
Roy.
case, man, Phelps. One of the best.
What's wrong with you?
With affiliates in Los Angeles, California, New York,
Thanks.
New York, and Milwaukee.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
American Century Broadcasting.
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
No,
Fairy
in
tales
LA.
of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever
Yeah,
gets
we
you
love
through
old
the day,
Rusty.
Cole.
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Always complaining.
Are you crazy?
I'm not getting a 5-star.
That was a tax-paying citizen. You just bounced off the fucking hood, Phelps.
Roy, maybe if you would stop yelling at me, I would drive better.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Absolutely not. I'm usually into the music, but this is kind of whack.
Nice house.
Yeah, real nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
But she is. Would you follow me, sir?
Oh, I got a maid. Damn, we richy rich.
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
Hello, Miss
You appear to have
Eastrom.
recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some
Actually,
questions.
I would love
if you don't
something to
mind.
drink.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a
43.
scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
What? No, absolutely not. I think the guy said it was only worth 10. Liar.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Holy moly. Yeah, guy said 10K.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
No, we all.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Okay, okay.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Eye contact's pretty much there. You're not making any weird movements. Hey,
You were in
Challenger.
the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same
What
question.
a weird
Met my
setup.
daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Sure.
The ACB network
How do I get there?
national news.
You didn't tell me how to get there. Okay, now I know how to get there. We have a passenger this time. I can't be driving crazy.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance.
Oh, I
you're
was like,
making
she's literally in the
scurrilous
back seat,
accusations
homie.
about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
I don't think there is.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Damn. Like, Roy? It's not that serious. Yeah, we're gonna come to the stop here. Oh my gosh, why is this light taking so long? No. We're off. No. Get out of the road. Weirdo. Dude, we gotta kind of be close. They can't make me drive all the way across the city. Alright, everybody turn right. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay. Very dramatic music for us just driving. See an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. Make me drive everywhere. This is crazy. No, make a turn. No, make a turn. Oh, thank God. All right, everybody, calm down. Dude, where does this guy live? Why do y'all live so far away from each other? I'm gonna switch lanes real fast. Nope. Dude, there's no ending to this. This guy lives. This is a guy that lives in San Francisco. No. Rough. Oh, thank God. All right, look at that. Can't show her that I'm a horrible driver. Run, run, run,
Come
run,
on,
run,
sister.
run, 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 run,
Let's
run,
find
run,
out who your
run, run.
fiance really is.
Oh, we got a fancy achievement.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Bro, I'll beat your I'll beat
LAPD
your face in.
detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I was gonna take the lift either way, so. Come on, lady.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on.
Put your hands in the air!
Nope, I'm coming after you.
Give it up! LAPD!
Wait, who runs downstairs like that? That was weird.
Don't make me chase you!
That guy just knocked me out?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Damn.
Packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Ooh, suitcase. Suitcase. Yeah, definitely no bats allowed.
You told
And to
Heather
be
you're
fair,
honeymooning
I
without
was
her?
walking.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
That he stole from her
A
mom.
graduation present from my parents.
You liar.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're a liar.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
The cigarette case that you hawked. What questions that? See?
Because
I'm
you
a
pawned a
detective.
Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No
I
matter
think
how
the
much we
fiance-
made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather, and she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett.
I don't know
I
if
think
this
you
is
ordered
right.
them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the
Oh, the
coroner
train
saw
tick-
through that,
Oh,
you knew it
he
was
was trying
time
to
to
leave.
run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries.
Nah,
I
he's
had
trying to
nothing
leave.
to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
You bought a train ticket, homie.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry,
Damn, didn't even tell her.
tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Dang, he's just gonna give himself up like that?
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
I think you're lying, but I can't tell. You're lying.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
You have a list, just in case you didn't know.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. Do you want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary.
You are
and
under
for the
arrest.
murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Yeah, because you admitted to having her killed.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
All right, well, let's go to the good doctor, I guess.
Just try the Hollywood Beauty Bath with Pandora, and you'll see why. Pandora Pura brand soap's got that creamy, active lather that's soothing and gentle on your skin.
Yeah, very gentle.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Yeah, that's your mistake, Phelps. That's
You're
my bad.
paying for every last scratch.
That's my bad. I took way too wide of a turn. I'm sorry. Run, 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 run. Oh, Dr. Stoneman. Are we back?
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Ain't that the truth? Back, Stoneman.
Hang on a moment, sister.
Oh.
Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Let's go, Roy.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Oh, he busted.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Clearly.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Aww.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
That's an ugly cry.
I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
No, don't do it. Damn. Wasn't expecting that.
Didn't see that coming.
Ain't that the truth, Roy? Dude. Roy's the best partner. His only remark was, didn't see that coming. We're not gonna console her, we're just gonna use a telephone? What is this game?
Operator, give me R&I.
Operator?
Putting you through now.
We are not.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last
Willie
known
the
address
Wolf?
is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Yeah. Alright, can I jump out the
We
window
have an
now?
address for the runner.
Let's
I mean-
try and wrap this up then.
It's a little soon, but it'd be going down this elevator for the third time today.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
What do you want? Oh. Huh.
These cops, it's got to be something big, right?
Oh.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Why is Roy such a badass?
You are listening to an American.
Alright, we gotta go to Willie the Wolf's apartment now. Luna, baby girl, lay down. Oh, right down the street? This dude lived right down the street. You kidding me? Ooh, Broadway, Hollywood.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Do I hear harmonica? Found him.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, what the? He's running. Let's go, Cole. Prove we're the best detective around. He scales that so easy. I'd be like super struggling to get up that wall. My camera can't catch up. Where's this guy? What's this guy's goal here?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
Thanks, Troy.
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Damn, we just capped the guy.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Poor Roy.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Look at us. Solve another case. 5 stars. Let's go.